Okay, we are live. Thank you guys for joining us for our Q&A. If you don't know me, I am Carla Mattox. And we are going to answer the questions that you guys posted on Facebook. So the first question is, how do you find customers? For me, I find customers a few different ways. I have my like page on Facebook, which is Mighty Mouse Fitness. I also run an Instagram account, and so a lot of times people see what I'm doing, or they see me post for a challenge group, and then they'll tell me that they want more information. So that's one way to find customers. But the main way to find them is to just start building relationships with new people. So join Facebook groups for things that interest you. Like I'm in a crazy cat lady group because I love cats, and so I'm adding friends from there and then building relationships with them. And if there comes a point in that relationship building process where they have a problem that I have a solution to, then that's where I can invite them to be my customer.
And I think do you want me to go ahead?
Yes.
And for me, the way I find customers is similar. I'm a little bit newer, so my like page doesn't have as much action yet. But same idea. I just build relationships with people who have similar interests as me. And some of those things are, they have to do with like being a stay-at-home mom, because I just recently became a stay-at-home mom. I have a daughter with a pretty significant birthmark, and so I'm in some groups that moms who talk about dealing with that. My son is pretty high needs. We think he has ADHD, so I'm in groups with moms with kids who have ADHD, and we just make connections and genuine friendships. And this business can be a financial and a health solution for them, and it just kind of, it almost just happens naturally, I would say. I don't feel like I have to go out there and promote. I just make friends, and when the time is right and I think it will work for them, I invite them to learn more about it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it works later, and I'm still pretty new, so that's what's been working for me so far.
Yeah, and like you said, that sometimes it works later. I have so many people that I started talking to when I first became a coach who had told me no way back then. But as I continued to run my business, they kept watching me and watching what I was doing. And some of those people that said no to coaching have become coaches since then, and some of them have become customers since then. So just keep continuing the relationship building even after people tell you no, because no is just a not right now. Do you want to take the Shakeology one?
Sure. So what is Shakeology? For me, Shakeology is, in addition to my day, I'm breastfeeding a baby, so it's not a meal replacement for me at this point, but it can be used as such. I use it in addition to my day to make sure I'm getting all the vitamins and nutrients I need without having to take a handful of vitamins. It curbs sugar cravings. I know for me, right after I had my daughter, I just wanted like chocolate everything, sugar everything, and so it kind of has become that replacement. Like I said yesterday, I accidentally grabbed strawberry Shakeology, and I was so sad all day because I wanted more chocolate. So I actually I had 2 Shakeologies yesterday because I needed that chocolate in my day. Otherwise, I'm going to grab candy. It makes me feel good first thing in the morning. I don't know about anyone else, but when I drink coffee first thing, I get almost like a sugar crash. So I drink my Shakeology and eat my breakfast actually at the same time, and I just feel so much better and energetic throughout my day with having a baby that doesn't sleep all night. So that's what I use it for.
Yeah, the other thing I like about it is that it's so fast and easy to make. There are some times where I don't have time to make breakfast or lunch, and I can just make a Shakeology real quick. It takes like 60 seconds.
For sure.
Okay, what are challenges and how do they work? So challenges are our accountability groups. Now you can do, there's all sorts of challenges you can do. You can do challenges with our programs. You can also do free challenge groups, and there's different ways you can run those. So you put everybody into a Facebook group, and everybody posts daily checks in with their workouts, their nutrition. You're basically motivating each other and keeping each other accountable. And you can do point systems for prizes. There's so many different ways you can run them, but it's basically this one place where all of your challengers come together and get through this journey as it's also a great place who has the potential to become a coach, because you see people who are going the extra mile, motivating and posting consistently every day. Those are the people that are going to be your future coaches.
That's a good explanation.
Thank you.
You want me to take the next one?
Sure.
Will we always have someone available to answer questions? Absolutely. Hold on, my toddler. Shh. I'm talking to somebody. You will absolutely always have someone to answer questions. We have, this is my friend Carla on there. We have our team pages run by our team leaders, Joelle and Andrea, as well as whoever your personally sponsored coach is will have a group. There's literally someone to answer a question 24/7 in those groups about your business. And then also Beachbody has customer service if you need that kind of thing taken care of. But there's always either a coach who is, you know, at the same level as you just started, or a coach who's been doing it for 3 years. There's someone that will always answer your question, and everybody is super helpful. And that kind of ties into our Misfit Republic website that Andrea and Joelle have poured their heart into. It has training videos, resources, documents, anything you would ever need to build your business. They've paved the way. All the work is done for you. It's plug and play. You won't have to do anything from scratch unless you absolutely wanted to. So that's just, it's great for, sorry, my child is throwing things. It's great for people who are time constricted and can't be doing all those things. They've already done it all for you.
And then also, if you have like Beachbody specific questions, they have a website specifically dedicated to frequently asked questions. So you just type in your keyword and it'll bring up all sorts of information for you. Okay, let's see here. What is the best way to market so that we aren't chasing family and friends? That just goes back to what we talked about earlier with building relationships, constantly meeting new people, making new friends, and building trust with those people. You constantly have to be adding new friends.
Oh, that went down the drain. Let's see, what's the next one? What is your favorite thing about being a coach? And that was asked by Madison, and I would have to say my absolute favorite thing about being a coach was a message that Madison sent me the other day that said, you know, thank you for talking to me these past few weeks. Like you said, you don't have a lot of friends that are, you know, wanting to better themselves, either nutrition and health-wise or just personally developing themselves. And you said thank you for, you know, being that person for me. And you said you were excited to build this friendship, and that is absolutely my #1 favorite part about this job, is helping people make themselves better and being there for them. And my second favorite thing is when people hit their fitness and health goals.
When I go poop, I need to Okay, go. No, when
I think my favorite thing about being a coach is helping people realize that they are able to do so much more than they think they're able. And that comes from both the fitness side and the business side. People put so many limitations on themselves, and we're our own worst critics. And in this business, we're constantly working to improve ourselves inside and out. And I just love seeing people realize that, you know, they're badasses and they can do anything. Okay, what are team bonuses and how are they earned? So after you become an Emerald coach, which means that you have signed 2 coaches, you can start earning team cycle bonuses. Basically, everything in the store has a point value assigned to it. So let's say you're here, and then you've got a coach here and a coach here, or lots and lots of coaches. Anyways, everything that they sell is assigned a point value. So at the end of the week, all of those points are totaled up and converted into a team cycle bonus. So for every 200 points you have on one side and every 100 points you have on the other side, that counts as 1 cycle bonus. As an Emerald coach, you can earn $14 per cycle, up to $250 a week. And the higher your rank is, the more each bonus is worth, up to $18. Your maximum bonus goes up as well, up to $12,000 a week. And that may seem crazy, but there are lots of people earning that. So that's where you're going to be earning your big income, your full-time income, is through cycle bonuses. And even if you don't sell a single thing all week, you're still going to be getting that consistent income if you're helping your team to be successful. We can sign up 50 coaches, and if we don't help them succeed, then it's not going to do anything for our income. So that's, I think, one of the beautiful things about this business, is that you have to help people in order to see success in your own business.
Good explanation. That's kind of where I'm at too, Carla, is where I'm hitting my team cycle bonuses and I'm maybe not selling as much stuff because I'm helping them grow, and my stuff's kind of taking a back seat because I'm helping them build their businesses.
Right.
How many hours a day do you spend working, and what does a day in the life of a coach look like? I typically spend about an hour in the morning. I make my kids breakfast, and while they're occupied, I get on the computer and answer messages, make sure my back office looks right, and things that maybe happened yesterday, make sure they got processed, answer any emails, any questions. I might, if some people are on my mind or on my heart that I want to invite, I might invite them that morning, send them a little message and invite them to the business. And then the rest of my day just goes like a normal mom. I do laundry and dishes and change diapers, and then at bedtime, if I have time, I might hop on for another 30 minutes or an hour. So you definitely have to set aside that time, but it doesn't have to consume all of your time.
Yeah, I'm very new to being a full-time coach, so I'm still trying to get the hang of everything as far as my schedule goes. And it all depends, too, if my husband's at work or not, because when he's at work, I have all the kids by myself, and they're focusing. So I put in maybe 2 hours in the morning while they're still sleeping, and then I kind of sneak stuff in here and there if they're occupied on their own. And then I've got maybe another 2 hours of dedicated time at night after my husband's come home from work. And I'm doing the same things that Alicia mentioned. Yeah, so that's about what I'm doing right now. Okay, Maris asks, I know you don't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, but if someone were to study nutrition or get some form of nutrition education, would it help expand their business? I definitely think that it could be useful. There's sometimes people ask me questions about nutrition that I don't know the answer to, and I just need to remind them that I'm not a nutrition expert. So if you do become one, that could definitely benefit you and make it maybe easier to help people in that department. As far as expanding your business, as long as you're continuing to build those relationships, it's going to grow, I think, regardless of if you have a degree in that or not.
Yeah, and I have my holistic nutrition consulting certification, and it definitely adds to my business in the way that, you know, I can help a little bit more than someone who doesn't know anything about nutrition. But I have to be careful about what I say because I'm not an employed nutritionist, so I don't have like insurance on the advice that I'm giving. So it has to be very, just basic things, but you definitely don't have to be an expert at all to do this. Let's see, next question. Are there any coaches out there who don't have a weight loss story, who have never been overweight? If so, how do they get customers? How do you gain someone's trust when they haven't gone through what they probably have? Okay, so my story might kind of relate to this because I wasn't overweight my whole life. I just gained weight after having kids and then have just recently lost that weight. So I don't know what it's like to struggle my entire life with being overweight, but I will tell you I have customers and challengers who do struggle with that every single day, and I have yet to encounter a situation where they don't want to listen to me because of that. But if they did, there's a coach out there that they can relate to, and if that's not me, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't have a big weight loss story. Mine was more of an emotional transformation, but you just need to be real and be relatable. Nobody's perfect. So the feedback that I've received most, I think, from people is that they connect to how honest I am about my struggles. So even though I may have never been overweight, I still struggle with motivation to get my workout in. I fall off the wagon from time to time. I eat something that I probably shouldn't have. And I'm honest about that and upfront, and that's what attracts people to me, is that I put my struggles and all of that out there for them. And then as far as gaining trust, one of the best ways that I've gained people's trust is to host free groups. And this is helpful for people that can't afford to buy a program right now. You can still help them by putting them into a free group. And then it also, just inviting anybody to a free group helps to build that trust. It shows them that you truly do want to help them and that you're not just out there to make money off of them. Okay, does someone have to be a fitness expert to be a coach? Does someone have to be skinny or fit to be a coach? I think we kind of already went over that. We don't need to be fitness experts. They're getting a personal trainer and fitness and nutrition guides in the programs that they purchase. So you're just there to be their support person and to connect them to the right program based on their goals, likes, and needs. I think that's all the questions.
Yep, that looks like it. I just muted myself really quick because my babies are being loud. I did want to touch on the last question, does someone have to be skinny or fit to be a coach? I have a lot of people that say, I don't want to be a coach until I've hit my weight loss goal. And I actually think it's more inspiring for people to start coaching when they either begin their journey or in the middle of the journey, because it's so much more raw and vulnerable and real for your challengers and your friends and your family to see you pushing those barriers down as you're doing it. I think that's so important for people to see that you're real and that you struggle and that it's a process. I think that's more inspiring than just, popping up out of nowhere, all of a sudden you're super fit. To me, that's more intimidating. Everyone's different, but I I've been watching Carla's journey for a while, and it's cool to see, the ups and the downs and the emotional barriers that she's broken through. It's really inspiring.
Thank you. And yeah, we have coaches who are, they've been coaching for a couple of years, and they're still, far from their ideal goal body. They're still working on it every day, and they have a lot of success. My coach, Vicky, I think she was 125 pounds heavier than she is now when she started, and she's one of the top coaches on our team. So no, you do not need to be skinny or fit, and if you are a beast of a fit person, that's cool too. You're going to attract the people that connect with you.
I know something someone said a while back about being you and attracting people who are, they relate to your journey. and not worrying about people who don't relate to your journey, because they said there's enough sunshine for everybody, and I just really loved that. That stuck with me.
I like that.
Have there been any more questions since we've been sitting here?
I don't think so. Let me check.
Those were great questions, though.
My Facebook doesn't want to load.
I don't see any more questions. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah.
I don't see any more questions, and it sounds like Miss Delilah is done.
Okay. Well, we will go ahead and call it a day.
Thanks, you guys, for asking great questions.
And if you have any more, just ask in the group. Or, oh, one last thing. We are offering an incentive for people who sign up by, 9 o'clock Pacific time tonight, midnight Eastern. If you join with your coach by midnight Eastern tonight with a challenge pack, then your coach is going to offer you a special incentive for doing so. So check with the coach who invited you to the group to find out what that incentive is. All right, I will let you guys go. Get back to your evening.
Carla.
Getting on with this.
Bye.
Bye.